Ahead of Super Sunday's second game, there is just one question on everyone's mind. Will Rajasthan be able to stop Dre Russ?
Definitely we'll try and put some eyes on him. Definitely he's been in a very good form. He's been scoring quite a lot of sixes and he's doing really well for the team. We do have our plan set. Hopefully it comes out when it's required.
The big Jamaican seems to outdo himself every time he walks out to bat. 3 of his 4 blazing innings have resulted in a Kolkata victory, with only Kagisa Rabada's searing Yorkers stopping his charge. His opponents, who have just tasted their first win, will have pondered long and hard on just where to bowl to this fearsome 6-hitter.
Andre Russell's obviously in some sublime form at the moment, world-class. You know, at this stage, probably the best 2020 player in the world, and obviously full of confidence. So, at the death bowling to him, obviously teams have struggled, and it is a hard task. And when a guy's going like that and hitting the ball, it puts the bowler under pressure. They start to sort of float the ball up there and be a little bit worried with what they're bowling, rather than you know, having full confidence to hit the wicket hard. But you know, if I was a bowling coach with playing against Russell, it'd be simple Yorkers, sort of, you know, middle to leg stump Yorkers coming back into him. Not giving him any room or anything to get under. You know what, if he gets an edge past the fine leg, past the keeper with a Yorker, so be it. If you bowl length 4, he's going to hit it for 6 anyway. So I think these slower balls that are just sort of putting into the wicket without any conviction aren't really working. I'd use the wide Yorker as a change-up delivery, not a stock ball. My stock ball would certainly be a Yorker on middle stump, leg stump. If he misses it, he's out as well. And just to change his hands up and his thinking, I throw a wide Yorker out there every now and then. But yeah, look, obviously you can only bowl one bouncer, so once you've bowled that, he knows there's nothing else coming. And I just think simply back to basics, good hard Yorkers.
This season, the unstoppable Mr. Russell has been more unforgiving against pace, striking at over 280. While he's yet to get out against spin, Rajasthan might be tempted to pitch Shreyas Gopal against him. The leg spinner, who rocked Bengaluru with a 3-wicket haul earlier, has been a miserly bowler at death.
The Rajasthan Royals, you know, found a little bit of form of recent times, but still they've struggled a little bit throughout this tournament. They're just missing something, and there's not a lot you can touch on, but just something to get them going. At times I felt like they've been going through the motions a bit. They did the same thing last season, but last game obviously they played pretty well. I think with their playing 11, you know, it's hard to drop Steve Smith or leave Steve Smith out the side. He played pretty well last game, but before that he was struggling a little bit. But I just think they need an injection of something through that sort of middle to late order. Someone that can come in and clear the ropes. So I'm putting Ashton Turner in the team. I just think they need to find room to play him. I'm not sure what the best combination is or the best way to get him in the side is. I don't think you can leave Stokes out. You can't leave Butler out, and I think Joff Archer's keeping their bowling going, so I don't think you can leave those guys out. So we have to leave Smith out for that one. Expecting Sanju to come back into the side and just slot straight back in. And then if you're leaving Steve Smith out, then Sanju sort of replaces his spot nicely in the batting order. So again, yeah, not a whole heap of depth, I suppose, and nothing funky, but just getting a little bit of spice into the side with Ashton Turner. I think he's a good player.
Last season, Kolkata met Rajasthan 3 times and beat them on each occasion. Most importantly, in an eliminator at the Eden Gardens, where it was once again Russell's smashing knock that proved to be the defining factor. On Sunday, Kolkata will go in with their morale sky high.
My 11 for the game, KKR against Rajasthan Royals. No surprise, but you don't make changes when your team is going that well. They are one of the better balanced teams in the competition. The first 11 is as good as anyone in this in the IPL, and I can't see any changes. They'd want a little bit more form from some of their top order batsmen. Chris Lynn got some runs, which obviously augurs good for them, but they'll want a bit more impact from Sunil Narine and Chris Lynn at the top. Not a lot wrong with that team, especially when you have your X factor Andre Russell firing as well as he has throughout this tournament. There's very little to worry about that team.
That said, the hosts have this man as the key. Butler's T20 average at Jaipur goes beyond 60, and this season too, he's been in fine form on the back of 250s.
One of the better teams in the competition, KKR, have started like that, but the one challenge that they will face is against Josh Butler when they play Rajasthan Royals. Not too many bowlers have found a way to get him out. In my opinion, obviously Kolkata is one of the teams which have the variety in their attack, particularly in spin. Lockie Ferguson provides them with a little bit of pace along with Prasidh Krishna, but it's their spin which could make a difference in how they go against Josh Butler. With a leg spinner, a wrist spinner in Kuldeep Yadav, who has good numbers against Butler, would be in my opinion would be the way to attack Josh Butler even early on in his innings. If the two seamers after an over each don't get him out, I would be very tempted to get the wrist spinner Kuldeep Yadav on, because you need to get Josh Butler out. If you don't, we've seen before what he can do, not only dominate the innings but play a big innings, which then puts Rajasthan Royals in a strong position.
While Butler against the Kolkata attack might be the obvious battle, the visitors would also have their eyes on Rajasthan's centurion of the season. Rajasthan's right-hander has had a bit of a problem dissecting Sunil Narayan's tricks. In 8 innings, he's fallen thrice. Having been eliminated at the hands of Dinesh Karthik's men last season, Rahani's Rajasthan will seek redemption. If they do manage it, it would truly make a statement to every other team.
This game, the Rajasthan versus the Knight Riders, I'd love to say Rajasthan former team, so I think they're just starting to find a little bit of form. But Kolkata right now are probably top 3 side, just too strong, so it'd be tough to pick against the Knight Riders.
To pick a winner between Rajasthan Royals and KKR is obviously not very difficult at this point. You always know that KKR is a better team on paper, but they're proving it with their performances as well. So there's no real debate on who starts favourites, at least on paper and form-wise. KKR starts favourite for this game, although Rajasthan, after the previous game, will have a bit more confidence.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.